Hey everybody, it's Charlie from DM Sound. Today we've got the sound system demo on the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6 and its bass 6-speaker sound system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at how the infotainment system works, take a look at audio inputs, adjustments, and controls, and speaker locations, and then we're going to head out on the highway and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Now, if you don't care about any of that stuff at the beginning and you just want to hear the music, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters to get you right to the tunes. And if you want to hear even more on the system, sign up below to become a Daily Motor member. I'm shooting a members-only test for this car later tonight, and that's got tracks requested by other members, real copyrighted music, if you will. So if you want to dig deeper in and hear a little bit more variety of music, that's where you got to go. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a look at it. This is the ideal electric vehicle if you're somebody who wants to put on a lot of miles and not use a lot of energy doing it. Quite enjoyed having this car around for some time here. I think it looks cool. I honestly think the Ioniq 6 is something that the new car market has needed for a while. A decently affordable, not too many frills, very high efficiency electric vehicle. So it's not going to work out super great for a large family or anything like that, but for one or two people doing a lot of driving and wanting to do it on electric, it's a good bet. So check the link below if you want to see more on our full review, our highway range test we're shooting tonight, or that members only sound test. All that'll be linked below. I should also mention that we've also tested the Bose sound system in the upgraded Ioniq 6 model, so check the link below if you'd like to see that review. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality Roland binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. We also did the test with the sound settings set to their factory defaults, just as the audio engineers intended, so let's take a look at those now. The 12.3-inch infotainment screen here, we've got a dedicated breakdown to how the system works. If you want to see that, check the link below. We are in the media screen, so I'm going to go up here and go to sound settings. And under premium sound for the 6-speaker system, we're greeted with a speed-dependent volume control and a startup volume limit. I like both of those, especially the startup volume limit. If you're jamming out in the evening and you pull in, shut the car off, get out, come back in the next morning, you don't want that music to blast you when you're just waking up, getting ready for your commute to work. So we're going to have that on. Below that, you have front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance in the position screen. And then under tone, you've got adjustments for treble, mid-range, and bass. Let's go through those. A lot of adjustability there, and it's nice to see how easy it is to fine tune, and you can kind of click those around, really get sound exactly how you want it customized. And that is it for audio adjustments. For audio controls here in the Ioniq 6, you have a nice volume knob. You can see how quick and easy it is to change volume right there. Pretty easy to get to for the driver, although this whole thing is pretty far away. I don't like how far Hyundais have been away from the driver. If I'm just sitting here driving with my back against the seat, I should say, I cannot reach the screen or any of these controls. But you do have volume on the wheel as a roller. I love having a volume roller, and you can also mute it by clicking on it. Two very important functionalities for me. For track selection, you can either use the touchscreen. If you're on the proper menu, you can use this tuning rocker up here. I like having that. Or you've got a tuning rocker on the right side of the wheel, right by volume. This is one of my most ideal volume and track control setups on the new car market. Good physical controls for both the passenger and the driver. For audio inputs here in the Ioniq 6, you have your standard. Always got to be careful saying AM because it does look like we have it. Okay, some of you don't have it, but we've got AM, FM. Let's check for HD radio coverage here. Yep, we got HD FM, HD AM as well, and then Sirius XM functionality. And then we've got Bluetooth audio streaming, USB-A port up there, the Hyundai Sounds of Nature. Let's see if they've changed these at all recently. It does seem like they've changed them a little bit. Every now and then they're changing these up. We've got Lively Forest on a sailing ship. This is new. Ooh. City at Dawn? It's not really nature, but, you know. Experience the Universe? Ooh. Rainy Day, okay, that's a classic. Oh, but it's still new. Still new, okay. Wow, there's so many now. Moment of meditation. Harbingers of spring. Gosh, this cracks me up so much. Korean cars at their finest. A summer night's rest. Autumn sentiments. Warmth in winter. You know, I could go with less of the musicality on these. I liked when they were simply the raw sounds of nature. But anyway, you've got that. Those crack me up. And you have support for wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So what does that mean you're missing? Well, there's no 3.5mm auxiliary input jack and no wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I wish Hyundai would get their act together and put wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in their premium systems. They never should have skimped on that. It's one thing for a year or two ago, but come on, we're going into 2024 and still rocking without wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. That's getting a bit unacceptable. However, if you do still want to buy one of these, this is what you got to get right here. This is one of 3 different wireless CarPlay and Android Auto boxes that we've demoed here. This one from One Car Stereo. It's the AI Box Lite. And I'm just now realizing that the connector that I have is not going to work, but I have a USB-C to USB-A that we could plug into here and get wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. So it's absolutely something I recommend. You can pick one up below. I think we're still getting affiliate coverage. Honestly, I don't really care about the affiliate money. I just want you all to be able to enjoy wireless phone projection on your Hyundais and other vehicles that don't provide that. So check the link below if you want to buy some there. Speaker locations. As I said, this is just a lowly 6-speaker system. Starting in the bottom left, you've got door mid-ranger woofer there, 1, tweeter 2, 3, 4 over there, and then in the back, 5 and 6. Very straightforward. You've got a little speaker grill up here, but it's not doing anything in this model. Well, I'm going to get this stuff put away, and we're going to head out on the road. might be the messiest I have ever heard this song sound on a car audio system. It's so bad. If you were a shopper for an Ioniq 6 and you wanted to get this trim, which is the most, this car I'm driving right here is the most energy efficient car on sale in North America right now at the end of 2023. You should be mad as hell if you're a shopper for this car, because there's absolutely no reason that a car that costs $43,000, might even be close to 46, 47, I don't know. I look at a lot of specs every day. There is no excuse for a car sounding this bad over $40,000. My wife's Bolt with the basic sound system, the 6-speaker sound system, sounds significantly better than this does. In fact, this is on par with the Jetta that we tested that was, what, $22,000? This is really, really bad. The only thing that this system can do well at all is some basic bass. So for this track, we are going to turn the bass all the way up and see how it sounds. But we'll see. We'll just see. Alright. Oh, well. Thinks I'm going to crash. Terrible distortion. Yeah. I mean, when it's down around here, it can at least add a little bit of life to your music, but man, it does not sound good. Up my thoughts on the 6-speaker sound system here in the Ioniq 6. If you missed it earlier, Hyundai should be embarrassed to have this in a vehicle at over $40,000, and you as a customer should not stand for it, especially because the only way to get the maximum amount of range, this very efficient spec here, is to get this setup. It's not like you can get the limited model with the Bose sound system, which is a good bit better than this. It's still not a fantastic sound system, but it sounds a lot better than this. You can't get the rear-wheel drive SE with the 18-inch wheels and get the 360 miles of EPA range, or the well, I'm not going to tell you, but the good amount of range that we tested. Let's just say we're getting EPA range in our testing in this car, which is really remarkable. I like a lot about this car, but this sound system is absolutely unacceptable. Get into something like a Mazda 3 with its bass sound system, and you go, okay, this is fine. I could jam out. I mean, it's not as good as the Bose, but it's fine. This system is so bad that I had to turn songs off or down because they hurt my ears. There were moments in the members only sound test, which you can sign up to see below, where we listened to songs with acoustic guitar, and when the guitarist was moving their fingers across the strings, it was blasting through in these tweeter and mid-range speakers and hurting my ears. Absolutely unacceptable. So this is a solid E tier, if not E minus, for the price. Now, it's a little bit better than the Jetta 4-speaker that we tested, but that Jetta cost half as much, so not a good look for this car. And I'm really unfortunate, because I do really like the Ioniq 6, but Hyundai's got to do a better job with that if they want to be taken seriously. So thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more on this, otherwise, pretty strong car, check the link below, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from DM Sound, and as always, drive on.